Hi and welcome. My name is Stephanie and today I have a quick yoga practice for the hips and lower back. You don't need any props to do today's class, so when you're ready, grab your mat and we'll begin. We're going to begin on our backs, so slowly lower down. If you're newly postpartum, then you definitely want to lower down to the ground slowly. We want to avoid putting any direct pressure on our abdominal muscles. Once you've gotten all the way down, draw your knees in towards your chest and just slowly rock a little bit back and forth, side to side, just giving yourself a little bit of a spinal massage. Then come to stillness and bring your hands to the tops of your knees. We're just going to draw circles on our ceiling using our knees here. So your circles can be as big or as large as you like. We're just giving ourselves a bit more of a spinal massage, really targeting that lower back. If you haven't already, change the directions of your circles. Again, just massaging out that lower back and your glute muscles a bit. Let's take one more circle here. Good, and then draw both knees in tightly towards your chest as you draw knees to nose. Squeezing yourself tight like a little ball here. And then send the left leg out long as you continue to squeeze the right knee in. Think in and up, almost like you're trying to draw your right knee in towards your armpit. And on an exhale, bring the right knee across your body as you roll onto your left hip, finding a gentle twist. So you can have your arms straight here, or maybe in goalposts out at your side. You want to make sure that you're focusing on keeping your shoulder blades on the mat. So we don't want this right shoulder to lift up off the ground. If that means your right knee doesn't make it all the way to the mat, that's fine. You could bring a pillow or a block underneath it if it feels uncomfortable. Otherwise, you can just sort of like let it dangle where it will. You can keep your gaze up towards the ceiling here, or to go a little bit deeper, you could look over your right shoulder. Breathe into that lower back, your hips. You should be feeling a nice twist here in the lower back as well as the mid back. We'll hold here for one more full round of breath, breathing in deeply through the nose. As you exhale, draw your navel in towards your spine and see if you can go a little bit deeper in your twist. Now we're going to continue to roll towards our left hip as we come all the way onto our stomachs. You want to keep your right knee out at the side here, bring it to a 90-degree angle. You have two options here for your upper body. You can either keep Sphinx arms, so bringing your elbows under your shoulders as you open the chest and lift the gaze, or you can make a pillow with your hands here and bring your forehead all the way down to the mat. We're going to hold here for about 30 seconds. We want to try and keep our hips level here. So our right hip should be about even with our left hip as we sort of like press this right thigh into the ground. This is our half frog pose, and you can either be half frog with Sphinx variation, or like I said, you could make it more restorative by bringing your forehead to the mat. Wherever you are, we'll hold for one more full round of breath, inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling slowly. Let's bring our right foot to meet the left now. We're now going to take our half frog pose on the other side. So we're going to bring our left leg out to the side. Again, our left leg is at a 90-degree angle here, so our knee is bent. We're trying to keep our hips about the same level here. So we're pressing our left thigh into the earth here. Our left foot is active to protect that left knee. And then again, you have options to either take Sphinx arms here, keeping the chest and chin lifted, or to make this more restorative by making that pillow with your hands and coming all the way back down to the earth. We'll take a few rounds of breath here, so inhale deeply through the nose and exhale completely. Let's do one more. Inhale deeply through the nose. If you're in that Sphinx pose, think about lifting and lengthening through the chest and neck. And exhale completely. We're now going to continue our roll, this time coming onto our right hip. We're going to keep our left leg out to the side and our left knee bent as we find our gentle twist on the other side. Again, you can take whatever arm variation feels right for you today. That could be both arms straight, arms at your side like a goalpost, or you can even bring your right hand to rest on your left thigh. The most important thing, again, is to make sure that your both shoulder blades are on the mat. Breathing in here, feeling a nice twist through the lower back as well as the mid back. Inhaling through the nose and long, slow exhales. Let's take one more here. Long, deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, draw your navel in towards your spine, releasing all of the air from your lungs and seeing if you can go a little bit deeper in your twist. We're going to roll back onto our backs here and draw our knees in towards our chest again. Again, you might rock a little bit side to side here, finding a nice massage across your spine. Again, we'll bring our hands to the tops of our knees, and this time we're going to take frog legs. So we're going to draw our knees away from each other and out, down, and then draw them back in. Just kind of drawing half circles here with each knee going in the opposite direction. Taking our little frog kicks, finding some nice movement through the hips, very gentle here. Let's take those circles in the other direction now, frog kicking kind of backwards. If you were in a pool, this would not be an effective way to swim, but it does feel nice on your hips. Let's do one more circle here. Good. And then let's grab the soles of our feet with our hands as we find our happy baby pose. So again, we're drawing our knees down as if we're trying to draw them in towards our armpits. You can have sort of a still happy baby here, or you could rock a little bit side to side, continuing to massage your spine and be a little bit more like a realistic happy baby. Let's hold here for one more full round of breath, inhaling deeply through the nose. And a long, slow exhale. Let's bring the soles of the feet together as we lower our legs back down to the earth. We're going to end in a reclined cobbler's pose today. So the soles of your feet are together, your knees are splayed out to the side. They may come all the way down to the earth, they may not. If it feels right, you could put a block or a pillow under each one to be a little bit more supportive. You might bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. As you close your eyes here, continue to breathe in and out through the nose. I'll leave you here. Stay in reclined cobbler's pose for as long as time allows. I know this practice was really short, but it's one I love to do right before bed as a way to get any final aches and pains out of the hips and lower back before I get in bed for the evening. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more pre- and postnatal yoga, as well as just gentle yoga videos like this. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope to see and practice with you again soon. Namaste.